shoulder. I got pulled over, pigs trying to get me roll my window low. I'm reading a book, pig, I'm reading a book. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book.
Why are these people always interrupting me? What I gotta do to try to make them sing?
Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book, I'm reading a book. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. I'm at the library where they call me a crook. I never even pay for my library books. I take them from the shelf, and if anyone looks, I say I'm reading the book, man. I'm reading the book. At a silly birthday party for some silly kid. Took a book from a present that was supposed to be his. Now I'm about to find out what happens to Captain Hook, cause I'm reading your book, kid. I'm reading your book.
Why are these people always interrupting me? What I gotta do to try to make them sing?
Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book, I'm reading a book. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book.
If you ever interrupt me, you can bet you're gonna see. Tell me what you gonna see. What you gonna see? What you gonna see? Tell me. If you ever interrupt me, you can bet you're gonna see.